All right. Sorry I'm late, y'all. Had to take care of something before I got on here. So, let's talk about Love Magic. One of the most misunderstood topics regarding magic I think I've probably ever came across. But also one of the most easily frustrating things you can ever do regarding ritual work, spell. I guess dealing with the occult you could ever do. So when it comes to love magic, I've had my experiences where um, some people can come to a root worker, or they'll come that that deals with the occult, and they will want certain results. Hey niece, they will deal with certain things that will hi Crystal, how are you? They will want certain results, and then they will never give you the background of what's going on, right? So in this fashion, when it comes to the root worker or the spiritualist, then we have to find out the facts. Sometimes we have to even do. But for me personally, I dealt with maybe a couple of not crazies, I'll say, but the energy around these people that I have dealt with, um, it wasn't always balanced. Wasn't always balanced, and what I mean by that is when you come with love, when you happen to deal with love or the matters of the heart, you have to keep in mind that not everybody's going to be on the same level. Period. Not everybody's going to be on the same level, and sometimes certain people want things that really just don't resonate with them. Like why is that? Hi Phyllis, what's going on? I know it's been a while, y'all, but um, so say for instance, you have two people that'll go to a root worker about the same thing or about the same guy, let's say, right? What do you do then? You know, what do you do then? In my line of work, I guess, or my specific lane, I guess, I don't deal with it. I mean, I'm cool with love work, I'm cool with love magic, but me dealing with it on like a clientele basis, no, I don't normally talk about it, or I don't really just give that out, especially when it comes to client work. And here's the reason why. As I stated before, a lot of people will give you the situation, right? They'll say, "Oh, my husband is not talking to me. Oh, well, it seems like he's talking to someone else, or he's just not touching me the way he's supposed to." You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But okay, she was doing all these things. She was being the jealous hearted type of person. She was showing this negative energy toward him. You see how that situation kind of flips once the truth is found out, you know? And that's not good because sometimes we don't always want to intervene when it comes to things like that, neither. I mean, this is how I am. I mean, if you got some shit going with love magic or when it comes to love, spells, or whatever else, I'm not going to deal with it. I don't want that energy on me. I'm sorry. But it goes a little deeper than that because certain have to know who you are when it comes to love magic, when it comes to love spell. Who are you? You know, what type of person is this guy or this female doing with it? You know. Now let's throw out the vulva candles and the penis candles out the way. Let's throw that out the way and think for a second. When you're dealing with love magic, what are you dealing with? You know, what are you dealing with when you deal with love magic? The law of cause and effect, right? Okay, so if you feel, excuse me, if you feel that Johnny is not the one for you, but you feel that Job is, how is it that you're making it so easy for Johnny, but when it comes to Job, you're not doing as much? You know, and this is more so in like internal vibration comes to the spotlight or being open to these vibrations because, might I add, not to take away from love magic that it doesn't exist or it doesn't work. No, that's not the case. My thing is it works. You have to be specific. I've seen so many people in business, occult, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of friends that deal with it. And the stories that they can tell you will have you flip your fucking mind. Like, whoa. You know what I mean? For one instance, not to put this girl out, I think this was maybe like a good week or two ago. And she came to me. She was like, well, I want such and such back. You know, I'm basically at home crying. Is there anything you can do? Other matter is the fact that he stepped out of the relationship. He basically asked her, I say, well, if I do this particular working, what do you think you'll get more of once it's complete? You know what she told me? Do y'all really want to know what she told me? She say so he could be home and we can have a family. Did y'all hear me? So they could be happy, have a home, and be together. That's what you'll get more of, right? Okay. So let me break that down. Whenever or any type of situation that deals with matters of the heart, I'll say it again. In that particular vibration, you're gonna get more of it. Hopefully that made sense to a couple people or whomever's watching. You're gonna get more of what you put out. And that's regarding any type of magic. But you're gonna get more of it when it comes to love magic. Okay? So not only will you be dealing with, okay, say for instance, I had a target that I wanted to attract, right? I got my herbs, I got my candles, I got my oils. I did the ritual. The ritual's done, right? Boom, it's complete. Okay. So maybe 3 days later for this particular working to manifest, right? 3 days at the most. Well, let's say from the what? From the 11th of February, I did a ritual. Okay. So on the 14th, Valentine's Day or whatever. This he beats on women. He's a narcissist. He really doesn't even respect me. He cheated for one thing. So what do you think that I'm gonna get more of? What like what do you think I'm gonna get more of once this spell manifests? That's what I mean by love magic. Cause y'all do know once adding these vibrations, it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna be like a snowball effect. It's gonna get bigger and it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get bigger, and before you know it, you'll have a ball of of shit that you'll have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? These nuts says I get it. Yeah, I mean, the people that really just take love magic as a patch, or as a like like a patch to cover up some shit. It really doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? When you attract something in your life, it can't just be from a one dynamic surface type of shit. It gotta come from deep. You know what I'm saying? It can't really just come from, oh, I just think we should just fuck, or I think we just enjoy each other. It should never come from that. If he ain't shit, magic ain't gonna make him change. Exactly, these nuts. Exactly. I don't care what magic you use. You're not finna have a person change overnight. Hell, at all. You know what I mean? So, for love, I think we really just need to sit some people down and have them to really think critically. Uh, Now that I had some of my older clients to come to me about love magic, and what I always tell them, you got to figure out exactly who this person is before you do anything regarding magic. Uh, is this person working? I mean, if he's not, if he or she isn't, that's fine. Or is she does she seem like a very fit person to have a relationship with? Because I will tell you, it got some females out here that's just so you really have to think critically about it. You know what I mean? It can't always just be, oh, well, I want to be with them. Sometimes your spirits don't even want y'all with each other. You know what I'm saying? Magic doesn't change the person, it only changes the situation. Or can it do both? Yes and no. The person, what? Okay, let me take that back. It'll be both to me. The person that's doing the magic can change. You're creating change, correct? The situation will change itself, using magic or whatever else. Now, so far as a person, yes, because it'll be their target, you know? You see I'm going with it? So let's take an example of, let's say, Will and Jada Smith, right? Let's say Jada really wanted to have a very nice and clean and fun date with Will, and he just wasn't available. Okay, so I'm gonna aim that magic at A, getting the date, and two, letting us both have the best date possible. So to me, it's both the person and the situation itself. But what about y'all? Have y'all had experiences dealing with love magic? If y'all did, let me know. Cause I got a story time to tell y'all, and y'all gonna laugh y'all fucking ass off. Any questions regarding love magic? You know, any questions? Cause if not, I mean, I can go right to my story. I can go right on to my story. Boom, bam, I'll be done. I wanted to say, but thank God. I wanted to try, but thank God I didn't, because you just explained the situation. Yeah, I mean, it's not to say that seems like the target moved further away from me. These nuts is, and as I was saying earlier, it's not that you can't use love magic. It's just more so you have to be specific. And there's this target down. What if he or she just happens to not be feeling me? And that sometimes that is the case. You know, I did the psychic thing, but they always say something different. Hmm. Now that is something. I mean, everybody has their different terms when it comes to spiritual gifts, I guess. See me, I'm an intuitive, but clairaudient, clairvoyant, claircognizant. I mean, I can understand the gifts, but so far as minimalizing exactly what I can do is just put me on a label. No, I don't believe in it. Now, however, what you were saying earlier, hold on. Okay, you were saying as you wanted to try it, but you wasn't sure about the situation. When it comes to magic, as I was saying earlier, you have to be careful of the person. And as I was, like I was saying, if that person happens to be a serial rapist, Lord forbid, let's knock on wood, you'll get more of that. But you'll just get the love with it. You know what I'm saying? Of course he'll love you, no doubt. He'll love you up and down, honey. But he'll be a rapist, magnified with this power that you're using. You know what I'm saying? Did that make sense? I hope it did. Cause we have to be careful nowadays when we talk about love magic. Not everybody has the same definition of think it may be love, but to the next person, it could just be a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It it's different things when it comes to that, and we got to be careful because we don't want to be sleeping with Fire Bill Johnny and this motherfucker starts fire, but we still loving on him while he eating what he supposed to be eating at night. You know what I'm saying? So we fails to work just like that by experience. But it's all about the person and how their vibrations are matched to yours. You know? Let me take another comment. If I can find it. Let me see here. Further away from me. If that target is moving away from you more often than not, most likely you'll probably have to dig a little deeper, but you may find 9 times out of 10 that you possibly not a match toward that person. Not saying that, y'all just can't have no fun, but if it's love what you're looking for, he may not be the one. He or she, whatever, may not be the one, you know. And also with that, we have to be careful of how much love magic we actually put in situations. And I'm finna explain why in a second. I was looking at a comment. Hold on. Thank y'all for watching too. Like, share, and subscribe if y'all get a chance. If I can find it. Oh, okay. Oh, it says I had to think maybe his not the one that I had a good man. I was holding on to a dead situation. Some people are things. Yeah, yeah. And it really that's really something to think about. And again, let me just state this. It's not that love magic do not work. It's not that. Sometimes we have to be very critical of what we're throwing at. We don't want to be we using love magic like I say on like a baby R. Kelly. This motherfucker here, he likes girls, but it could be possibly younger than you. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to be critical of that. But also, when it comes to love magic, what are you doing to attract these singles? Of course, there are spells, there are rituals. Uh, Wait a minute, R. Kelly and the Magic. Hit on R. Kelly. You'll find out. But then that's all I'm going with it. But when it comes to making certain and not only does this happens to go with love magic, this also steeps into court case, protection, any type of magic that you happen to see fit for you at this moment. It don't always have to be just for Valentine's Day, you know what I mean? But if you a certain girl, right? For all my fellas out here, I guess. Not me, because I got nothing to do with it. But anyway, say for instance that you trying to attract a female, right? Now you didn't went to the root worker, you didn't went to the occultist, you didn't went to me or whomever else you feel comfortable with about the situation, right? Bam, we do the spell. Bam, here it is. She wants a date with you. but you haven't taken the step yet. You haven't said, "Yeah, I'll go on a date with you," or "Yeah, I would love to come see you later on tonight." You haven't said any of those things. You haven't shaved. You haven't even got your nails done. You haven't even washed your face. You haven't even washed your ass. You feel me? How do you think that this spell is gonna react to whatever you just didn't do? How is that gonna react? Pretty shitty, right? So my point is, not only do we have to put in work spiritually, but we have to put in work physically as well. So even if it's for long term, or if you're looking for somebody that you really feel that you ready for, like, I don't want the motherfucker down the street. I don't want the bitch around the corner. I want my own. I want my soulmate. I want my twin flame. You are not gonna attract any of these things in your life if you're not doing anything different. Let me say that again. You are if you are not doing anything different. Can I get a shake? That like it's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to put in work to show spirit, deity, Orisha, Lawa, Netaru, Dinakisi, hell, demons, archangels, whomever you deem as a spiritual emissary for that particular working. You're going to have to show these spirits or these deities or these archetypes you are ready for what you are asking for or what you're petitioning for. If not, you're gonna get the same result. Shit. And I promise you that. You have got to use something a little bit more differently. Although sometimes even, the spell may just be enough for certain deities. That's cool. Some, hell, the ones I work with, no. You're gonna have to put in some elbow grease. You I'm sorry. And however, that always should be when it comes to most cases, but not a lot of people likes to put in work with it. Explain why people work with demons. Some people are comfortable with working with whatever they work with. Ancestors. Just strictly ancestors. That's fine. Some people are just used to working with the Orishas. That's fine. Some people are just used. You see where I'm going with it? You know what I'm saying? But with me, and I'm pretty sure that I have other people that are a little bit more diverse. See me, I'm more than just a spiritualist. I'm an occultist, meaning I don't deal with just the Orisha. I don't deal with just my ancestors. I deal with demons, as what I like to call them, and I deal with archangels, the Orishas, and my ancestors. Now, I don't want to give it away. What you know? What? Okay. As Bobby, if any of y'all are familiar with Bobby Hemmett is he's a master teacher that he speaks about these things. Basically, daemons or demons, however you may deem them fit, are basically aspects of yourself. Is it Lucifer, uh, uh, Beelzebub, Sea Tree? Okay, I'll type it in. Sea Tree. Most of these things are really just okay, I'll put it in the comments once I'm done. That way you'll be able to go back and watch it, these nuts. But most of these spirits are really just aspects of yourself. Most, like, especially if you come in the traditional ATR aspect of magic, like if you deal with the Orishas or the saints, they'll always tell you that they're inside of you. You are Oshun. It's just aspects of you. Same thing with the demon. You're an aspect of Lucifer. You're an aspect of Lilith. I love Mama Lilith, by the way. I work with them. You know what I'm saying? Which Hopefully, I don't get judged by y'all because y'all cool, right? I love y'all. But society has deemed these things, and I mean in a broad sense, society has deemed these things as demonic. But what's really demonic? What's right and what's really wrong? You know? Nothing once you really kind of get the hang of things. But that's neither here nor there. Now dragons. The only way I can think of dragons would possibly be draconian magic, and that kind of goes along with the occult, but I think it's more so vampiric. I could be wrong, but I gotta check into that. I could be wrong, but you know, even with even with demons, they have a balance. But I will tell you, as a wise occultist always told me, be very careful of what you're doing. Very careful. Even with love magic, some people will use the demons to attract love, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But you actually have some demons that will sit you on your ass because you knew you wasn't even supposed to be with this person. Not meaning that they'll kill you, not meaning that they'll harm you, because why would an aspect of yourself harm you? You're the controller, you're the ruler of this universe. Feel me? But my thing is, if any spirit that told you right and say you're not even supposed to deal with, you're not even supposed to be with homie. Why are you sitting here with this bitch? You don't even enjoy her. Why is your stomach turning whenever you come to? You're not even fit to be with this person, and you know it. So when you come to spirit, they gonna let you know, like, you're not even enjoying this person. So why would I even help with this situation when y'all not even fit for each other? Now, however, I have seen certain situations where they will intervene and say, okay, well, you have been patient, my child. Let's find somebody for you. Let's go party, bitch. Let's go party. You want him? Okay, attract him, but you gotta put in the elbow grease. You gotta show him what you made of. You gotta show him the ropes, how it is down here. He just moved down here, right? Okay, we'll be in his face a little bit. Wear a little bit of that perfume. Put that love oil right here on those pressure points, you know. Then my child. And that's it. See how basically I just broke it down working within the type of archetype or demon or however you deem fit. They're basically like that because they're fair. The reason why we deem things evil is because we don't even know what's right and wrong. Feel me? We don't know what's from right and wrong. We don't know our ass from the damn hole in the wall. But some demons, some archangels, some Orisha, hell, some ancestors know us way before we even knew ourselves. And that's why when we suffer, they just sit back like, oh, you knew that already though. Why would you even waste your time? Come on, child, you're not getting a lesson. This is why you keep going through however much you're going through. You know? So I mean I like the feeling of it because not only am I not the only person that has been going through these things, but I know exactly I have someone to guide me. Not meaning that I'm worshiping because there's a difference between working with and worshiping. Christians, yeah, the Christians can deal with their worship and shit. I don't worship shit. I self deify. But regarding that person that you may want or that situation you may want and you're trying to reel it in, you gotta do something a little different. And they recognize that. They'll be able to help you. And again, I'm not recruiting anybody to work with anything because me, I wouldn't give a damn. We're gonna sometimes we fuck up for a reason because our higher selves, these certain archetypes, please understand, they're not for the weak. And I mean that with a whole lot of sincerity. They mean well, I promise you. So self-love goes with this as well, right? GMB just asked a very good fucking question. Does self-love go with this as well? You know what? Yeah. because actually I got a working for y'all. All right, and this is from a personal working of mine. Like this is coming from my book of shadows. So when I share my shit, I at least want somebody to do the working. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so for tonight or maybe close to Valentine's Day, here's what I want y'all to do. Get you a mason jar, right? Um, get you a mason jar, clean it out, run it with maybe warm water, spray it down with Florida water, Hoyt's cologne, whatever you have to, any type of spiritual water that you have, right? Let it air dry, whatever. Okay. Get some honey. If you can find lavender leaf, like real live lavender, do that. If you can't, I mean, it's really not necessary. Get you some cinnamon sticks, cause we always want a little heat, right? Just a little bit of cinnamon sticks, maybe like two, three at the most. Okay, cool. So we get the honey, we get the cinnamon sticks. What else we need? Okay, we always want something to bring love in it, right? Boy, I'm telling you, get some. It don't. It can be something that you would rather feast with as well, but make sure that you have enough to go in your mason jar, right? Some chocolate, cinnamon, honey. Put it all in the mason jar, right? Okay, so as you're doing this, what else I want y'all to get? Some sugar and some water, right? Put all that in the mason jar, right? Each item that you're putting in, hold on. If I have a cinnamon stick here, right? I'm gonna tell a cinnamon stick, thank you for being with me. I ask you now that you may bless this mason jar. May it bring me stability, may it bring me love to myself. I'm gonna need to buy a mason jar. Right. May this cinnamon stick bring me closer to my highest love. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Put it in a mason jar. And as you're doing this, I want y'all to envision love coming love coming to you, and even if you don't happen. Now, not only that, not only are we bringing love for ourselves to the forefront, I want you to get maybe like a three red candles at the most. That's not hard to find, right? Three red candles. Take these three red candles and turn them into a triangle around the mason jar, as of this, right? Is that making sense? So here's the mason jar, like in the middle, but around the mason jar you have three red candles. Okay, so you don't. I always seen root workers put candles on top of the mason jar. That's fine, but I want to put it around it. That way we can heat it up. Okay. So as you take these three red candles, you're gonna you're gonna love on yourself. You're gonna call out to your higher self and say, such and such. I ask that you rain down your love and blessings on me. May I feel the love that I should have for myself. May it arise. May it come to me. May it be shown clearly. You see where I'm going with it, right? So this love that you have for you, even if you feel that you don't even love yourself, this will be a very good working for you to feel where you should be when it comes to attracting the next person. Because if you don't feel love for yourself, how the hell you gonna how the hell you gonna be with somebody else? Can I get an amen? That sounds like RuPaul for some reason, but I just I had to throw that out there. So any questions, y'all? Hopefully that made sense. Thank y'all for chilling with me on this Saturday night while I do notes. Mason, all right now. Good. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did make sense, y'all. Cause it was just bugging me. Like Valentine's Day was coming up, and everybody nowadays with how society is, it's quite different from what we was growing up with. We saw what we wanted. We was all ready for the Urkel and the Laura, the Will Smith and the Jada. Who else? Who else we looked up to? Hell, I'm trying Martin and Gina. We was always looking forward to these type of relationships. Nowadays, the kids that are coming up, they just got love and hip hop. I'm not finna be sitting here with no thought. This motherfucker on TV way more than I am. You think I'm finna put some spell on him? That's also what I wanted to get into. A lot of these situations that y'all feel that is really worthy of spell work, sometimes it's really not. Regarding love magic, I'll put it in that example. Now, how else? Situations just really not working. You didn't went to Oshun. You didn't went to Obatala. You didn't went to Pampagita. You didn't went to what's her name? You didn't went to Venus, and you just couldn't attract such and such. You got a reading, right? Everything was pointing to you leaving this motherfucker, right? Why would you add spell work to that? For you to attract this man, knowing that y'all not supposed to be together, right? Y'all follow me, right? Okay. So, wasn't the most common one the most thing common sense sensible thing to do is just to leave him, right? Y'all follow me, right? Like, why would you add love or return to me to this motherfucker that y'all not even supposed to be together? See, spirit will always know. It's always spiritual before it's physical. So, and you mean to tell me that I'm finna do love work on you and we barely get along? Y'all have to y'all just be careful this Valentine's Day, y'all. Uh I be like, guess we not meant to be right. And sometimes that could just be as simple as saying that. It could save a whole lot of headache. I promise you, a whole lot of headache. You know, I promise you, you'll never go wrong with saying, you know what, your fucked upness and my fucked upness just ain't gonna work. And there's nothing wrong with that. I promise you, there's nothing wrong with it. But I digress. Um, hold on. I digress. Tim, so V-Day gonna be me minding my business. And you know what? I don't even blame you, boo. I don't even blame you. But y'all, I'm trying to type in my comment. Maybe I can't do it. Kenny so suave. Hopefully y'all write this down too. I'm gonna get y'all. Write it down. I'll just leave it in the comments too. But anyway, if y'all need any type of advice or reading, you know, if my homegirl, your hood oracle don't catch it before I do, cause I usually be busy and I only come on here to say what I have to say. But whatever spirit did say that he is the one for me. Okay, so Crystal, you might just have to let it let it ride. Like if you already set it in motion for it to come into fruition, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And going to different workers to workers, that'll be that won't always necessarily give you the required manifestations that a person was looking for in the first place. So meaning if you go to Tom, Susie, Harry, Dick, Moby, uh Jessica, Flynn, Tommy, just for one little person, that doesn't guarantee that the work will work itself. So whoever that you did work with, stick with them. Good, good. I'm only dealing with one worker. Good. Stick with them. Let that work manifest however it manifests, and have faith and trust in that worker. so their work can actually work. You know? Other than that, don't even worry about the shit. Just find something to do, like, until the shit happen to pop off. Don't welcome. You welcome, boo. But what was I saying? Oh, any advice, spiritual consultation readings, um, rule work. Hopefully it ain't love. Email me at Kenny So Suave 20 at gmail.com. It's KENNY SUSOSUAVE 20 at gmail.com. But I'm not gonna keep y'all long. Thank y'all for chilling with me. I'm gonna have to go live again. I'm not sure when. But I'm supposed to be getting a new phone, so I'm not even gonna rush it. So hopefully, if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram name is Papa Ken, and y'all probably be able to catch a little bit more notifications on there versus on here. That way everybody can settle in and see exactly what I'm talking about before I get on YouTube. Um, but I leave y'all in the protection of the Most High, and y'all be good. Y'all have a very, very, very blessed Sunday morning.